CBS News says the 9 state attorneys general shown here from Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, North Dakota, South Carolina, and Utah attended a getaway in South Carolina with lobbyists. When asked if they attended, only 3 would confirm they went, including Attorney General Wayne Stenehjem. Now, to attend, lobbyists and corporate guests paid over $125,000. $50,000 got them one-on-one issue briefings with state AGs. New this morning, CBS's Nancy Cordes has more.
Holding public office has its perks. On Kiowa Island in South Carolina, we spotted Republican state attorneys general taking the kind of luxury trip most Americans can't afford. $500 rounds of golf, oceanfront receptions, and yoga on the beach, all courtesy of corporate donors.
I am Chris Carr, and I am the Attorney General from the state of Georgia.
This getaway and others like it are organized by RAGA, the Republican Attorneys General Association. To attend, lobbyists and corporate guests fork over $125,000. $50,000 gets them one-on-one issue briefings with state AGs.
God bless America. God bless each and every one of you.
At Kiowa, we saw at least 9 state AGs rubbing shoulders with representatives from Koch Industries, Big Tobacco, payday lenders, and the NRA. The dress code? Resort casual. Selling access to such events has helped RAGA raise more than $20 million in the last 18 months. CBS News reviewed 88 donations over $50,000 and found more than half of the donors had matters under consideration by a state attorney general or had recently settled. Others needed help from the AG community. In 2016, casino magnate Sheldon Adelson gave RAGA $250,000. 2 months later, 10 Republican AGs wrote this letter to the Trump administration, calling for a federal ban on online gambling, Adelson's biggest competition. The cost of a getaway at a swanky golf resort like this one in Pinehurst, North Carolina, about $4,000 per attorney general. But they don't have to pay a penny. It's considered a gift.
We're way outgunned. You know, we know that.
We met Bill Newton at a very different kind of conference for state-based consumer advocates in the basement of a D.C. hotel. Newton doesn't have corporate cash. Here's what happens when he wants to meet with his state AG, Florida's Pam Bondi.
Your only option is to fill out a form on the website and click submit, see if that happens, anything happens.
It's not just the Republicans. Democratic AGs are courted by trial lawyers and lobbyists too at more modest receptions like this one in Washington, D.C. Marquette University's Paul Nolet.
They're not just giving money out of charity, they're expecting something out of this.
Both sides dispute that. RAGA tells CBS News it, quote, has been successful in supporting candidates that will defend the rule of law. Republican attorneys general have this mindset, and that's what drives their actions, nothing else. There is a growing recognition that these AGs don't just decide who to prosecute and whom to ignore, but that they have a big influence on policy, especially when they band together to push a specific position. And while there are limits on how much you can give a certain politician, there are no limits on how much you can give an association like RAGA. Nancy Cordes, CBS News, New York.
We emailed the offices of both Wayne Stenehjem and Governor Doug Burgum after hours last night. We're hoping to hear back from them today.